Over the years, people had come to know Kris as a married Christian family man.
This nigga got a wife and kids? I didn't even know that. Let's get into this Chris Tyson situation, bruh. I don't know what this nigga got going on, bruh, but apparently he was doing shit with minors, bruh. And why is there a new nigga getting outed every single month, bro? It's like, goddamn, y'all got all the money in the world and y'all touching up on 13-year-olds? Like, I don't get it, bruh. Chris Tyson situation is crazy. Talk to me.
So recently, MrBeast became the most subscribed to person on the entire platform.
Oh, this nigga be T-Series? I didn't realize that.
Year after year, he has consistently dropped some of the biggest videos on YouTube.
Bangers out of bangers.
He's the type of guy that really prides himself on avoiding any sort of controversy around his name. Just wants to have fun while helping people out and making these different big ideas of his come to life. But one controversial topic around him and his brand has been one of his best friends, Kris.
Not gonna lie, we might have to go on a MrBeast binge, because there are some videos that I want to watch that I've never seen before, bro. Even if they are old, I don't give a fuck.
Kris has been with Jimmy since the start of his days on YouTube.
Damn,
and is actually one of his childhood friends. And over time, the audience came to know and love Kris like they do many of the other recurrent people on the channel.
Damn, I never got to experience this nigga in his nigga phase, bro.
Talked about Kris in a highly controversial video posted by Sunny V2. And the main topic being discussed in this video was Kris becoming,
did you ever watch this?
Kris with a K, and transitioning from a man to a woman. Needless to say, the reception for this video was really all over the place. Over the years, people had come to know Kris as a married Christian family man.
This nigga got a wife and kids? I didn't even know that.
So many fans and critics alike did find his transition.
Nigga, what? Imagine you get married to somebody and then they transition into the other gender, bro. What? Like, imagine his wife, nigga. Imagine your husband turning into a fucking female.
That's crazy. Bit jarring.
You didn't know this? I don't be giving a fuck about this shit, bro.
Including Nick Merckx, who has been very vocal about his opinions. Now, MrBeast has made it beyond clear
Nick Merckx
that
be
Kris
going
is
crazy
his
on Twitter.
day one best friend, and he will always support him. Even expressing displeasure towards people who had bad things to say about Kris, and claiming that he is an amazing parent. Even till this day, it's like constantly a huge topic of discussion online, because not only is it such a hot topic in general, but he's also involved with the biggest YouTuber in the world.
Hell yeah!
And now Kris is once again being discussed, and it seems like their past is coming back to haunt them in the form of some strange tweets. Above that, there's also some more—
Damn, wait, so was this nigga doing the minor shit while he had a wife and kids? Or did he do it after the transition? Let's find out.
Recent allegations that point towards Kris having a Dr. Disrespect type of relationship with a fan. First, let's talk about this video that recently came out, and now
Bro, YouTube is so crazy. The rabbit hole is fucking insane, my nigga. Because there's another video discussing this video, or another video referencing that video. That's crazy.
That shows old tweets from Kris back in the 2017 to 2018 range. This video immediately connects Kris with a person named Shadman, who is known for his explicit drawings online, and he apparently got famous for depicting all kinds of disgusting things in these drawings, including underage individuals in these illustrations doing vile things.
So he's a fucking sicko. Okay, yeah, any nigga that feels the need to sit in their crib with a mask on the whole time is an interesting individual. Because that's how you know you don't want to get caught. No face, no case, but hey, you're still a sick fucker.
Like, anyone who thinks this stuff is okay needs to be thrown under the jail with the likes of EDP. Basically, weirdos use this art angle as a bypass to enjoy, though the legality of it—
Bro, and why do niggas do that, bruh? Like, niggas will paint something, take a picture of something, and label it under art, just so that it's not looked at as weird, bro. And that's so weird to me, because you know what you're doing to an extent.
It seemed kind of vague to me. Well, basically, back in the day, Kris posted a ton about Shadman, and even had his artwork up at his house in the background of an old MrBeast video. He also posted several tweets about enjoying this type of—
Wait.
Whoa!
He
also posted—
Nothing gets my knob a cracking like some lolly.
Several tweets about enjoying this type of art.
That bitch look good for a 4-year-old. Nigga, what? Nigga, how do you type this shit out and press send? What is wrong with you?
In general,
what is wrong with you?
Suggestive posts about various cartoon characters. And even though most of these posts are like 7 years old at this point,
you like what you like. No, keep that to yourself, nigga.
At the time, he was still a 21-year-old man, and this isn't just like some racist stuff or something that there could be like more gray area on, or you could say, oh, that was just like part of the times back then. This is some weird shit that he was.
No, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Back then, let's go back to like my middle school, high school years. I was not saying shit like, damn, she's bad for a 4-year-old. Nigga, what? No, you're just a sick nigga that likes to prey on kids.
To a massive extent.
Or those niggas that be like, damn, she look good for what are those shit that weird niggas be saying, bruh? And be like, damn, she gonna look good when she grow up. Like, nigga, what?
Like a grown man hanging a picture on their wall of this nasty stuff takes quite a bit of premeditated thought. So obviously people already thought that
she looked good for her. Yeah,
range of him.
That shit weird.
It's really nothing compared to this more damning allegation, where people are claiming to have exposed Kris for having an inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old fan when he was 20 years old, and that inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old fan when he was 20 years old.
So you're 20 years old, you have a wife and kids, and you're mingling with a 13-year-old? Priorities fucked.
And that this online communication continued for several years. Shout out to this man Prism, who is the first one to bring this to light. So there's this kid who goes by the nickname LavaGS online, and it seems like he was a massive MrBeast fan back in the day.
When I was 16, I asked MrBeast, how hard do you want it, Jimmy?
And even got to work for Jimmy at some point in the past, helping with his gaming channel. It seemed like over the years they developed several channels of communication, from Snapchat to
bro, see, this is why you gotta watch who's in your circle, nigga.
Private gaming sessions. Which, let me just pause the video right there and say that I already have a problem with that. Unless someone is like your cousin or related to you in some way, there is absolutely no reason that a 20-year-old needs to be having all these different private conversations with someone who's in middle school.
I've never understood that, bro. Why do you need to be talking to these young niggas, bro? What are you doing, bro?
Like, a 20-year-old should be out there enjoying their life, trying to do new things with people their age.
Yeah, like, why are you trying to mentor a 13-year-old?
Anyone with a platform online is going to have some fans who are kids. And so it's obviously the adult's responsibility to not be in, like, constant communication with them. It's really not that hard. Either way, he felt so comfortable with Kris, to the point that he was asking him about his addiction to adult cartoons. And they were having a lot of...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
The point that he was asking him about his addiction to...
Bookmark hentai is fucking crazy. That is diabolical. There's no way you got that shit pinned, nigga. You open up your browser and you like, let me go for this today. Like, what?
And they were having a lot of inappropriate...
Check again. I posted some fire nudes for you. Please no share.
Banter publicly on Twitter when Lava was only 14.
Guys, we are so close to our goal. Oh my god. One more Patreon and I'm releasing my nudes. And
like, bro, what, nigga?
This is the part I have a problem with. This isn't a group chat. This is literally just him and this other guy that he's been talking to and that he's friends with online.
Yo, niggas are weird.
I'm the first Patreon big boy. And,
like, niggas be secretly gay for each other, bro?
He shows that he donated some money. He donated like $1 or something, so it's not enough to meet the goal. And he says, but not $5. Pathetic. Just kidding. Kissy face. I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're telling him that he needs to donate $5 so you can release your or whatever. He says, wait till my Twitch revenue comes in. Winky face. And of course,
like imagine, like, did no one see this back in the day and think of it as a little fucking weird? Like, how are niggas is now looking at this shit and now saying it's weird? Like, what the fuck?
It continues. He says, check again, and he tags you, I think. At least that must be you, or he's tagging you.
I got you, Dad.
He says, I posted some fire news for you. Please no share.
Literally, fat boy, like, they gotta be paying some niggas underground money or something, bruh, to have information like this just not be, like, shared, bro. Cause what the fuck? It's literally in plain sight.
Talking to that is
yo, took my cock.
Welcome
to the goddamn stream.
And at the end of the day, you cannot be talking about topics like this with someone that is this young.
Literally.
So at the very least, these two had a close enough relationship where Kris felt comfortable making these adult jokes towards him.
That's not
and
even...
At the very worst, he's literally flirting with a 14-year-old on the timeline. But by the time Lava would turn 16, he would apparently even meet up with Kris at some point. And he even talked about this extensively on like a MrBeast Discord server. Now I do want to make it
in the
clear
server's
that this guy,
crazy.
Prism, who made this video,
bro, took your what? Nigga, it's
it's
literally your name. Took my cock.
And Prism claims that Lava's statement is that nothing bad ever happened when they met up back in the day. And that basically their relationship...
Nothing bad happened because they didn't... they was having a good time with each other, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course nothing bad happened.
Relationships never really got inappropriate. And as I'm editing this video, guys, Lava actually took to Twitter to make his own statement about the situation. Where he says, these videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and...
I'm sorry, bro, but that nigga will always be Kris to me, bro. Like, every time niggas be calling this motherfucker Ava, I'm like, no, nigga, this is Kris. Like, what the fuck? This is Kris. Yo, what's good, Dan? Welcome to the goddamn motherfucking Kris. Play me NCAA. Buy for me, nigga.
Jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? The situation takes away from children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. And
nigga, yes you are. Yes the fuck you are. What do you mean you're not a victim, nigga? He was 20. You were 13. What do you mean you're not a victim?
Keep in mind that's after this morning he removed all affiliation with MrBeast from his Twitter page. And now we have yet another update where Keemstar has jumped into the picture.
Oh, Keemstar. Keemstar.
He says that MrBeast connected him with this
Alex
directly, and that Lava is denying all of these allegations, and now claiming that him and Kris did not have any sort of private interactions. And then when he went to meet up with Kris, that apparently his entire family and the MrBeast crew were present.
Bro, but what if this nigga doing this shit just to save face, bro?
I ran Discord with Chris Tyson when I was 13. Edgy and inappropriate jokes were said. That's it. So take with that what you will. And you guys already know if there was going to be one person to defend Kris in this entire situation, it was going to be that fool Ethan is online.
Oh, never mind.
Who last time we caught up with him was pretty much defending
Who's
the
this?
people that they catch on predator poachers. So here he was trying to watch the video on...
Hey, but I got a question though. When Dr. Disrespect got outed and shit, was niggas more quiet about that? Or niggas more quiet about this? Which one? Because I also seen a lot of controversy on Twitter where niggas was talking about like Pokemon and Valky were picking which people to defend and shit like that, bruh.
On stream, where Kris got exposed for like in that very strange...
What's that art in the background of what?
I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video and it feels like it was edited by AI.
You still think this is a coincidence? The next incident will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019,
Maybe you have an AI edited videos?
Shadman posted a picture of a character called Raptalia from the Rising of the...
So the synopsis is...
I'm not even gonna act like they don't.
Used to like... Stop skipping? No, because the synopsis of the video is Ava used to like Shadman in 2017. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video. So bad. Such an awful and terribly formatted video. Literally the worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a long time.
So from the start, you can tell that this
nigga
guy
defending his friend
feels some sort of personal connection to the call out in that video. Just
Hell
like
yeah.
the sheer amount of anger you can see pulsing
That nigga mad as
through his
shit.
very tired face. To me, kind of tells the whole story of what his opinion is about to be. Yes, that video that he was watching, it wasn't like the best made video I've ever seen, but it's something that I would expect from kind of like a novice commentary channel. And I do think it was very important for kind of kicking off this expose. But let's hear what Ethan thinks.
Literally just to be like, MrBeast's friend!
Who even is this nigga, bruh? And like, I don't even know, bruh. The Shield hero was having a crush on, what?
7 years
that is
ago,
crazy.
Had some inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look. You're avoiding the video? That's the whole point. What am I avoiding?
The truth that it doesn't
I would say, yeah, dumbass. The fucking point of the video, nigga. The truth.
matter that it happened 7 years ago. This guy was into some absolutely diabolical shit.
Didn't like most of the
Wait, so this nigga like 27 now, right? Because this was 7 years ago.
Time with Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes.
So his excuse for this disgusting behavior...
First off, this nigga Ethan's arguing with a nigga named I Get Blacked. What the fuck does that mean, bruh?
...is that apparently most of the internet, they were fucking with this nasty loser who was making these disgusting drawings.
Damn, I kind of want to know who that is now.
That just has to be a blatant lie. And to me, the shit he was into is just like inexcusable. I don't give a f. When it happened, he was already an adult man.
I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video.
And I think that he's claiming it's a bad video because politically it does.
It's a bad video because your friend got outed out as a pedophile, nigga. That's why it's a bad video. Huh.
Doesn't align perfectly with him.
I'm sorry. It was 7 years ago.
You know how many times this guy Ethan has likely judged people for things that they did more than a decade ago just because they do not align with him politically?
Chat,
like,
do y'all believe that people change and that the past doesn't represent them as a person?
That seems to be his whole shtick, is that if you're a conservative, because he's very obviously a big-time liberal, well, it's just f*** you. He's never going to give you the benefit of the doubt. He's going to take your words and misconstrue them. But oh, when it's someone who's on his side of history, well, he's going to ride with them to the very end.
I don't want to see it. It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay. It's not relevant, though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But like the anti-
So nigga, it makes it relevant, dumbass. You know what? People really piss me off. They ruffle my tail feathers.
Warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Why are we even talking about MrBeast's friend? Because she's MrBeast's friend.
Yeah, and MrBeast has the biggest platform literally in the entire world.
Since this time, Kris transitioned and is now Ava.
Hell yeah,
and
fat boy and chest
but
man.
It doesn't just absolve you of all the nasty shit you were doing before.
Man, nigga thought he could just nigga thought he could just change sexes and that everything during his male lifetime was gone. Nigga, nope, that shit's still with you, buddy.
You transitioned.
To give you an idea of how fucking long ago this was. Stop being defensive. You follow Kris on Twitter. Dude, this was a completely different time. I was in high school when this happened. I had no idea who fucking MrBeast was, and neither did MrBeast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying?
I think that the point they're trying to make is
some
that
niggas actually are just sick as fuck, bro.
My shit. Whether it's someone actually like trying to talk to someone who's underage.
Wait, chat, are we good? Are we good? Can y'all hear me and see me? Is stream still on? Fuck, we don't
or just having this type of peculiar behavior. You always seem to be on the side where you are literally rushing to defend the person who's just being absolutely disgusting.
Are you trying to cancel MrBeast too? Because he had that in his living room? It was in MrBeast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever defend MrBeast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him.
Yeah, MrBeast doesn't have a bunch of old tweets linking him to this freak and suggesting that he was a massive fan of him. I guarantee you that if Jimmy was doing that shit back in the day, it would have been brought to light long ago.
Facts,
and
because
his
he's the
feet
biggest.
would have been held to the same fire.
Because he's the biggest fucking
what?
YouTuber out right now.
Towards creeps.
Do you want to keep acting like MrBeast should be canceled forever or something?
No one time said MrBeast should be canceled. You're the only one bringing him up at this point. I mean, everyone really just wants Kris to come out and explain why he was into that weird shit.
You should not be apologetic. I'm not apologetic, and now you're literally misgendering Kris.
He's probably more upset about
brother.
that than he is about the cool
brother.
Kris was on some weird shit.
Oh, brother.
I mean, this guy's brain is so dense. It just honestly starts to make me a little bit upset.
Nigga, picks
like,
and
how can someone
chooses,
be
bruh.
so confident in this way of thinking and just be so wrong?
You're spelling
delusion
it the way she changed it to, but you're misgendering her. So I think that shows that you have a pretty severe bias, actually. You actually have a bias that leads you outside of reality and away from logic and truth.
What?
Dude, it has to be one of the most
That is the dumbest comeback
I've ever heard in my entire life.
Why are you being defensive? Well, you're just changing the complete conversation because you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, it's got to be the most ironic video of all time. Listen, Ethan, get some help, bro. As for Kris, we're gonna need some answers. Like, in my opinion, MrBeast don't really need to say shit about this. But Kris, like, if you want to continue to have a platform online, you need to explain yourself a little bit. Like, him just wiping his entire Twitter clean, it just does not look very good to me. But y'all let me know what you guys think down below. I will continue to keep y'all updated on this situation.
Sick individuals, man.
Thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman. And some other internet news out here needs to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Damn, bruh.